What the f***?
This is My Haunted Manor USA.
Guys, Daryl Marston here. You know me from Ghost Hunters, but now I'm with a new show, My Haunted Manor. So the reason I decided for us to go to Samuel Miller is because I think it's a great connection to My Haunted Hotel over in the UK, where I investigated back in September with these guys and did one of the episodes. They asked me to do something in the States. Samuel Miller was the place. Reason being, and I've investigated all over the United States and the UK, it's the one place that's not really well known, but it's very active. People were seeing things, shadow anomalies, things of that nature. The history of the location is insane, it's amazing. Dates back to the Underground Railroad. There's a lot of connection there, a lot of connection with the Civil War as well. Audible footsteps, audible voices, shadow anomalies. When the boys were here last weekend doing some investigating and doing some B-roll, they were getting audible footsteps in the room while they were there. The place is crazy active. Hello?
I'm Trey Bader, paranormal investigator from Wilmington, Delaware. I'm really excited I get to work with my brother Trey here at My Haunted Manor, and you know, just to be here with this team, my brother Daryl, and working with the guys over in England. You know, this is an amazing opportunity to learn from them and really get this place up and running and have guests come experience this place. It's just unlike any other place I've ever seen. The connections to the Civil War, to Gettysburg, to the Underground Railroad. Really excited to learn more about the history and capture that evidence that I know we will, being here 24/7.
My name is Trey Bader. I'm a paranormal investigator. I've been doing this for about 5 years. So my goal for this project is to deliver the same immersive experience as the My Haunted Hotel team. We want to welcome everyone here, whether you're a huge fan of the show or you think it's completely fake. You know, come here and find out for yourself. With 24/7 surveillance and live cameras, you know, we need those people to be a part of it to help us to get answers here at Samuel Miller Mansion. I'm excited to bring people in here and offer them that same immersive experience as My Haunted Hotel.
My Haunted Manor USA, the latest location to become part of the My Haunted project. Harry, Brett and I had flown over from the UK to finalise preparations and meet our American team who were ready to begin their journey here.
Being here in America is, on a personal level, a dream come true. I've always wanted to bring my work over here, but meeting these guys has been a real privilege. I have never experienced such a wonderful town. It's a real close-knit community, and Chris, the owner here, he's been pushing this like crazy. Our social media, since we've been over here, has literally blown up. We're getting random people messaging us, knowing about the project, and we had no idea that it would reach this level.
I've got to be honest, I'm blown away with this amazing building. It feels so eerie in parts, but so much character, really high ceilings, loads of little alcoves and places to explore all the time. And there's a weird sense in here that something epic's gonna happen.
It immediately felt like it was steeped in history. Now we know some of the history and we have still a lot to learn about the place, but the feeling you get from walking into this room, we're currently in the parlour, and it's just epic, is the only word I can really describe My Haunted Manor USA.
Last night we conducted a brief investigation of the place for our VHX subscription, and one of the most renowned kind of pieces of evidence that come from here are the sound of footsteps, disembodied footsteps. And last night I believe I captured it on a H4. Take a look at this.
Like literally just then I saw a light flash past the car past. We don't know that yet. We need to learn that still.
What the f?
What? Was that footsteps?
Mate, I've just heard clear as day footsteps.
Like literally just then I saw a light flash past the car past. We don't know that yet. We need to learn that still.
What the f?
What? Was that footsteps?
Mate, I've just heard clear as day footsteps.
What we are about to show you next may cause offence, but it is necessary to document these moments.
The interesting thing about this place is being, part of the Underground Railroad. In the kids' room, we actually got a racial slur that came through the Paracast. Check this out.
I know what you thought that just said.
I think I just heard that too.
What?
Did I say
The N-word.
Yeah.
The N-word, yeah.
The N-word.
Yeah.
You're kidding me.
That's very interesting. It could tie into the Underground Railroad, but it's also kind of contradictory because this place was, a place that helped slaves. So having a racial slur come through is a little confusing, but very interesting and something we want to dive into.
We had captured our first pieces of evidence from the manor, and we were beginning to understand the hype surrounding this location. But our American team had already begun to gather key eyewitness accounts.
My name is Amy, and I own the Samuel Miller Mansion. We found this building in 2018, and we fell in love with it, especially me, going upstairs to the mansion side. I immediately noticed that it was very active with spirit activity.
My name's Chris Rodebach. I'm the owner here at the Samuel Miller Mansion. It's now the home of My Haunted Manor USA. Me personally, I've had a few crazy things kind of happen to me around here. Once I had an apparition that kind of went across me in the doorway over in the far end of the mansion that really kind of freaked me out. Things go down, for sure. I know that there's high activity here, and we're going to welcome you guys all in and look forward to seeing you, and it's going to be a good time. We're going to have a lot of fun, and we're super excited about this.
Everyone so far has experienced hearing walking upstairs, thumping, banging of doors. There are many hot spots. The basement is one very hot spot. Teams that have been here, they have experienced things being thrown at them. Upstairs in one of the bedrooms, we have a stuffed animal up there called Busy Bee. And the children love to play with Busy Bee, and they normally let us hear their presence by making songs come out of that toy.
This was something we witnessed firsthand the night before, and already we are starting to back up eyewitness accounts.
Oh! That shouldn't have done it there, yeah.
What the f?
That's a legitimate.
So that only goes off if you touch it?
Yeah.
Can you do that again, please?
Wow.
Joking.
Oh my god.
I just got chills.
My team and my investigators, we've investigated here numerous times, over 12 times, and we've captured some pretty interesting evidence in this building.
Walk in front of this device and set it off again if you see the man in this room. His name is Tony. Thank you for that.
Personal experience, direct equipment interaction, and some cool EVPs that we've captured here. So I'm really thrilled that, My Haunted Manor USA is coming to the Samuel Miller Mansion, and what you guys are bringing to the table is a new type of investigative show that's never really been done here before in the States.
Before the manor officially opens to the public in March, a series of thorough investigations needed to take place. And with both teams collaborating, it was down to business.
You want to investigate My Haunted Manor USA?
The latest location in the My Haunted project, right here in Columbia, Pennsylvania.
I just got chills.
Real people, real experiences. If you witness it, we'll capture it. Live.
Yeah, they're getting something. Yeah, I heard it. Look out for this. It's the biggest thing out there right now, My Haunted Manor USA and My Haunted HQ.
Oh!
Come out here. Check this out.
Book now at myhauntedmanor.com.
This is My Haunted Manor USA.
We are locked down at My Haunted Manor USA for the opening of the brand new My Haunted show. Harry, Brett and I are about to split off as the My Haunted Manor team, Daryl, Jeff and Trey, monitor us from the control room.
So Danny, Harry, and Brett have moved into the kids' room. They're actually going to start investigating in there because they had some things happen there during the last investigation yesterday, and they're going to see what they can capture. They're going to run some equipment and just feel it out and see what's going on, and we're going to sit here and watch them here in the control room, and hopefully we capture something.
Okay, we are heading into the kids' room where last night we captured a racial slur, and we also captured it in an American accent, as well as some hits on motion activated vibration sensor bear. It was very, very strange.
Oh. And it's cold in here, like just here.
Yeah, really cold.
Like you walk in and it's a complete different. Okay. Show this up here.
Of all the rooms, this one is doing it for me so far, and I'm not even sure why. We've been here now for pretty much 48 hours, and this room really gives me the vibe.
Danny's pretty creeped out in that room.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you could tell. Yeah. I mean, he was talking about it earlier, and you could just see watching him here now. And they all look a little bit on edge. So, I mean, have you guys had anything happen in that? Me, personally, I have not in that room, but have you guys had anything?
I would say the third floor.
Walking up to that third floor, you feel dizzy almost, feel sick.
Yeah.
It's weird for me investigating somewhere different, and especially overseas at the moment. This has got something sinister about it. But these Americans are assholes, aren't they?
American assholes.
Is that what he just said?
Maybe we could hear you walk into this room. Believe I heard your footsteps. Just move again for me. I've got it again.
Footsteps?
I've got it again, clear as day. Just move again for me.
Can you, I know it's not directional on the H4, but like, can you work out where?
No way.
Okay.
Just move one more time. It's definitely not Harry. It's 100% not Harry.
I heard that.
In this corner?
That's the big, clean footsteps. It's always the footsteps, man. I've heard them myself.
Let's play that back.
I'm getting some serious movement. Serious movement. I don't know where it's coming from.
So the thing about this building is that it's all really open. I mean, you can see straight through into the the servants' quarters down there, and all the walls are wood and stuff. So you can hear every movement in this building.
Can you radio the guys, please?
That's horrible, eh?
Guys, are you getting any other movement in the building at all? No. And it's just them.
There's just a creak again. This way, not.
Where does the sound is coming from, guys?
Potentially towards servants' quarters way, but we're not 100% sure. We've also heard a knock in this corner under your camera here, in the kids' room.
Suddenly, the subtle movement that I can hear through the enhanced H4 digital microphone becomes very clear.
Walk towards our voices.
Oh!
I heard it!
That's down there.
That's down there!
Is the cameras down there?
Can we, yeah, hold on.
We are moving into the servants' quarters right now.
That was clear as day. What the hell? It was clear as day down here, that.
Oh!
I heard it!
2 days in a row, both daytime and nighttime, that we've been hearing footstep movements around us. Even when we're not filming, we are hearing footsteps. Last night, before we'd even started our investigation, I heard a man in the building. I'm still convinced it was a man.
Yeah. We'd say out here, going up the stairs, we heard a creak up there.
Are you able to close the door?
What was above us? There's a secret room up there. What was that used for?
Just feel the weirdest, man.
Yeah, back here is dark, cold.
Just back there setting the cameras up the other day, I tell you what, man, and besides eating dust, when I'm drilling into the ceiling, that place is just creepy as hell.
What?
There it is again. Where's that coming from?
Can you do that 3 times for me, please? Oh!
They're getting something. Yeah, I heard it.
That was in direct response too.
It's clearly up here and on wood.
Are you in here? Can you make that sound again?
Unable to explain the audio phenomena we had captured, the manor seems to fall quiet, and so Daryl, Jeff and Trey take the lead.
The session that we have just done, it kind of really correlated with what happened last night, because we were hearing these footsteps last night. This is twice now I've captured it on the H4, and some of those bangs in response were absolutely insane. If these guys can pick up on their end as well what happened there, then it suddenly gets a whole lot more compelling, and we can rule out, you know, the street outside. These are the noises that are coming from inside the room. They just heard something.
They did all turn around, right?
I heard movement in this next, in the left, to my left.
To your left.
Yeah, in there. Right when I asked.
Mm-hmm. Can you do that again?
Would you like to come upstairs and join us?
Did you work here?
We would like to have a servant come up and help us out here. We're a guest in your building. Could we have a servant, please? I'm not feeling anything.
I think we're gonna move, guys.
We're gonna head to the basement, guys.
Out of this.
Okay, guys, yeah, we'll jump in.
Last chance if you want to make a noise. We'll definitely be back.
After the early wave of audio that we had witnessed, the manor now falls into an eerie silence, and Daryl, Jeff and Trey head to the basement.
Did you work down here when it was a mill? A feed mill? Or were you down here when it was a tunnel for the Underground Railroad?
The guys moving to the basements. Scary ass basement. This.
Yeah, it's the most creepiest thing. I mean, the hotel's got a good basement. This all over it.
Yeah.
Just heard something back here.
I heard something too, but it sounded to my right. You heard it to your left?
Yeah, I heard it right in the corner over there. A click or a drip or a...
Yeah, it was almost
a tap.
Mechanical.
Yeah.
Click.
Nothing compelling is being captured, and so we split into 3 teams to cover different sections of the manor, with Harry and Daryl moving into the secret attic space. Brett and Trey head to the landing, whilst Jeff and I cover the white room. Just like My Haunted Hotel, every angle is covered.
Very important task here. We are naming the individual cameras. So, for example, like the hotel, we have room 6, room 1, corridor, etc. Here at My Haunted Manor,
We so far have the Baker room and the White room. Brett, if you just pull up the camera so people can see.
Yep.
So this is the White room here, which is actually just out of the door here of the control room to the left-hand side. And we are going to be naming these cameras, and you guys will then get used to the rooms, just like at the hotel. And obviously the boys here, you'll be making your own stories in these rooms, guys.
You and I are investigating a part of the building where a lot of people don't get to come. The attic, which is kind of like off from the rest of the building. It's very tight up here, and the public will be able to come up here and investigate eventually.
Wow, okay.
We just gotta make it a little more safer for people. But right now, I mean, we got basically 3 rooms. The room we're standing in, there's a small room to my right, and like a cubby back there behind you. So there's all kinds of like artifacts and stuff up here. If you look around, man, like people leaving stuff for, you know, gifts. Like there's a bottle of Jack Daniels, a Hershey bar, all kinds of crazy stuff up here.
When we first moved in here, we first came in here, me and Harry were about to come up here and heard clear as day creaking here. We weren't even, we've just stepped foot in the building.
I think I just heard something in there. Well, like when you first started talking, it sounded like rustling.
Should we go through?
Yeah, you want to check it out?
Yeah.
What's really cool is that I know there's 3 of us investigating right now, but you really can't hear a lot of noise contamination.
Yeah, it's true. You know, it's an old building, and the walls are pretty thick. The floors are, you can see through some of the floors. But, yeah, it's not really. I'm not really hearing them.
The cool part about this room, Harry, that we don't have any of our static cameras set up in here yet.
No.
So this will be something that's going to be added on to later down the road, where we're going to put a camera or 2 up here for the viewers and for the fans of the show.
So you guys call this the magic window?
The magic window. Yeah. Apparently devices go off if you set it up on there.
Cool.
Do you want to try that tri-field maybe?
Tri-field, right? I mean, this is the most...
Let's test the theory. See if it's really magic.
Okay. Starting off with pretty normal, under 1 milligauss.
If there's someone up here, can you touch that device?
Was that you?
No, that wasn't me. That bang? That thud? Oh, what's it?
Hello? Can you show yourself?
What is that noise right here? Right there.
What's the click?
Yeah, what is it?
Rustling, clicking, like right behind the... This is a thermal camera, right?
Is the camera making noise? Yeah, it is.
I was wondering if you could maybe do something for us, please. If there's a child here, perhaps. I know there's reports of playful children here. Maybe you can run into this room now. We could hear you run into here and open this door on your way in. Yeah.
Catch something?
I'm not sure. It's like a... Yeah.
It's got chills. Let's see if we can maybe weave through these rooms and just see if anything
This is what we're calling the Baker room. This used to be, at one time, the Baker Toy Company, and they manufactured toys here.
Now, a lot of people come into this building and they hear footsteps. Is that you or is that someone else? Are you walking around?
There's been reports of a shadow standing in doorways here. Who is that? Can you make a noise if that's you?
Did you just hear something back there?
Is it through here?
Yeah.
Oh, it's horrible in there.
How safe is this to go in?
I was in there yesterday. Shall I go through?
Yeah, good.
Oh my god. Oh jeez. Right, I'm in. Okay.
Let's do it. God.
There's like holes in this floor.
Yeah, be very careful.
As long as you don't turn it around, good. And there's some holes right there.
Okay. Yeah, we can just stand here.
Oh.
You getting spikes?
Yeah, so it's like milligauss right here was like double to 1.5 back there is
It was at like a 0.8.
It was, yeah.
After an hour, we join together and decide to replicate the Paracast experiment, which produced results the night before. We invite investigator Tony to join us in this session.
Okay, we are now all together here in the middle of this middle floor section, which is so creepy because we have the Baker room to the left here, we've got the kids room over to the right, and then the upstairs as well.
Right behind us here, the staircase. And it's super cold in this building right now.
Yeah. We got Tony here, he's setting up the thermal camera.
Tony does a lot of stuff behind the scenes for us.
We're going to do a Paracast session right now, which kind of worked very well last night while we were here. This is a real pleasure to share this device with you guys, and you're going to be using this exclusively here as well at My Haunted Manor. Last night you said something very racist in this building, and it confused all of us as to why you would say such a thing. You speak to us now, please?
Can you come forward and tell us who you are? Mrs. Miller?
What the f was that?
It looked like a full, almost a sentence.
That was weird.
Yeah. Can you name one person in this room right now?
Can you tell us if you worked here?
You need to be much clearer, please. We're struggling to understand you.
Let's say Amy.
It sounded like, oh yeah, it could have been Amy.
We're struggling to understand you.
Let's say Amy.
Hello, my name is Amy, and I own the Samuel Miller Mansion.
Let's say Amy.
It sounded like, oh yeah, it could have been Amy.
Whoa.
What?
Whoa.
What?
I've got something very weird.
What's that? On camera?
Just here I had a huge dot of light come in, drop out, and come back in again.
As the early hours creep in, our investigation is coming to an end, and I decide to review the strange light I saw.
Thought I saw a strange light manifestation upstairs. We're able to debunk this. There's a very slight spit in the curtain. Take a look at this. We're struggling to understand you. Just here.
Let's say Amy.
It sounded like, oh yeah, it could have been Amy.
Yeah, that's splitting the curtain. We think it was the apartments opposite. Daryl, what do you think? The possibly a car light or something?
For Harry, Brett and I, we now leave the manor in the safe hands of our American team. And just like My Haunted Hotel, it will become the world's most documented, ongoing paranormal investigation.
The guys were great. Danny, Harry, Brett, we all had a great time filming here. Now it's our baby, 100%. They came over, they put their stamp on it, and now we're gonna take it and mold it into My Haunted Manor. And I tell you, we're super excited about the future of this location, the future of the events that are gonna happen here with the public, and everybody coming in and out of the building, and the bookings. And I tell you what, guys, look forward to it. My Haunted Manor USA.
Oh, I heard it! They taught us so much throughout this, you know, them being here and working with us. My head is just spinning with ideas. Can't wait to see what we can bring here, bring the same kind of techniques that they use, and start finding some answers here.
Can you do that again, please? Wow.
Joking.
Oh my God.
I just got chills.
It's been an amazing night. I love working with Harry, Brett, and Danny. This has been an unbelievable experience. But I think the next step is, you know, diving deep into the history here, finding out what the Samuel Miller Mansion is all about.